grab a drink really fast before we get back to doing everything.
All right, so we're back for game number 2 of Gimme That Ace versus Rich is Provoked. Yeah, so I don't know if anybody's still here. They might have all gone off to find snacks while I've been setting up things. Anyways, you have our MVP vote in the chat. Get your votes in. We will be closing that sometime during the next game. So yeah, anyways, I'm a vote for my MVP. And we are ready for everything to go. I'll move over to this.
Hello, I'm back.
They're back. All right, everyone's back. We're good to go. We are set for game number 2. If you didn't know already, Gimme That Ace pulled out that first game 1 win, coming from behind, giving themselves still a shot at the playoffs. They need to win this next one, though, so that they can leapfrog Rich is Provoked, who will be stuck on 10 points with Gerg 5.
Alright, let's see what Rich is Provoked is thinking about for their first ban. So they need to change something up from last game, possibly getting rid of that Vayne. Oh, sticking with the Akali.
I think the Sejuani is the bigger problem, actually. Just judging off of the 2 games I've seen Jaundice put on it, it's a huge problem. As they take away the Zillion this time, also a huge problem. Malzahar gone, as well as Ornn. And then there's a J4 ban. So no J4, no Zillion, no Akali. And then the Ornn, Malzahar.
GDA going with the same game plan. Ornn, Malzahar, and perhaps another mid laner here.
Yeah, I might get rid of that Xerath. No, they banned the Sejuani. Interesting.
They showed the power, and they don't want Rich is Provoked to have it. I think that's the idea.
Yeah, that's a bit interesting here. I would have taken away the Xerath, which would have really forced Bukake Poro into something completely different, because he's really only shown a comfort being that he's comfortable on a Xerath and Malzahar and Nocturne. And Nocturne, I don't think really would work.
We'll see what Rich chooses. Rich is Provoked here. Karthus.
Karthus.
Interesting. Let's see if that's a real pick, because I haven't seen Karthus in a hot minute.
Yes.
I think it is.
Violet Sociocat also reminds us that he does play Anivia. I had forgotten about the Anivia. So yeah, no, looks like he's gonna do Karthus right now. Yeah, I forgot about it. I can be pretty boosted sometimes.
Interesting thing about Karthus, that could also be a Karthus support.
No, there's no way Rich allows his support to play a Karthus.
It would be pretty meme-tastic if it were. Come on, you have to admit.
As we see the Gnar and the locked in again. Again, shades of last game where Vayne and Gnar were pretty strong. Warwick this time, that's probably a jungle pickup.
Oh, very much so. I know that it's a very strong pick for him.
Karthus? Yeah, this could be a Karthus top is what chat is telling me.
Oh, that is very true.
I do not know if I would play Karthus top, though, into a Gnar.
I think it's fine. It negates his range.
As a top laner, I say very bad, no ouch.
Yeah, we see Twitch picked up here. That Twitch could actually be. There's a lot you could flex here. You could probably put the Warwick top as well, and you could run the Twitch in the jungle if you really felt like it. Although I feel like that would be super ballsy.
Yeah, I don't think that they're gonna do that. I played against the Warwick top actually in our last series, and it's a cool pick, but it's relatively unimpressive.
Well, that's because
especially against the likes of a Gnar.
Dr. Volimundo is boosted to no belief.
He's not that boosted.
I'm joking.
Warwick
He's
is
on my
definitely
team.
more
Definitely
able
a little
to
bit, though.
abuse. Warwick's definitely able to more abuse those melee champions.
Anyways,
That is not a Gnar.
We see Lulu picked up here for Gimme That Ace.
Good cast.
And then Kassadin again banned away from Baja Blast Lower. And then no Nasus this time. So no split
I'm actually
push.
surprised they banned the Nasus away. Because the Nasus is what won them the last game, like single-handedly.
Well, they actually didn't
The
win that
Nasus
game.
Well, they lost.
Oh, they did lose. That's my fault.
They tried to base race with the Nasus, and it didn't end up working out so well. Anyways, and we see a Nami ban
maybe they should ban it away from themselves.
and a Vigar ban. So a little interesting that they opted not to go after that Alistair. Instead picking the Nami.
Well, I think Lulu is sort of the counterpick plan for that.
Yeah, Lulu's got a very good amount of peel, a very good amount of poke.
Also, polymorph. So
And
anyone that goes in turns into a little rabbit.
Turning Twitch into a rabbit when he presses R is pretty tilting.
We're gonna
It's
see.
like, oh, I'm about to do a lot of damage. Squeak.
We're gonna see Jaundice right here pull out a Lee Sin and see if he can hit his Qs blind.
Oh, dude.
Blindness
All
is no impairment
Quadrant
against the
3
Twitch specifically.
On the Lee Sin, this is going to be some spicy gameplay, I can tell you.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I
This will be a good
will
one.
give my personal guarantee as I message him right now. I'm hyping him up. Don't make me lose.
Don't make me look bad. We see a Braum
Don't
coming out
feed.
for Summoner 2805, another tank, and then we see a Malphite in the top lane. So it looks like they're gonna go 3 tank maybe, with Warwick, Braum, and Malphite for a front line with Karsus and Twitch in the back
Ooh,
line.
they got Malphite? That's my favorite champion.
Yeah, Malphite and Anar.
That's
On-hit
actually a great
damage
matchup for Malphite.
Interesting. I would have thought it would be better for Nar.
All right. Here's the thing about Malphite into range matchups. You hit Q, and what happens? Well, first, I hope this guy takes Comet, because that's the correct thing to go on Malphite. If he takes Grasp, I'm going to be sad. Then he's going to lose. You take Comet, and you have Scorching Comet. So your Q does like double the amount of damage. And not only do you slow the target, but you also speed yourself up. So you hit them with the Q, and then you just run away, because they're slow, you're speedy, and they can't follow up.
Yeah, we see an Orianna
It's
as
just
our last
called
pick.
no counterplay.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You stack armor, your W gives you more armor, and it also gives you the tools on this Gnar that you hit it, you do a bunch of damage, and then you can run forward because you do a substantial amount of damage that almost entirely scales with armor. So you
Yep, and
just
it's-
run forward at him, and he's like, oh crap, and then he dies. It's great.
It's a really good tool, especially for Riches Provoked, to get onto that vein and that Lulu Orianna sort of core of GDA that they really need to take down before they can hope to really win a team fight. I think that's really good and pretty consistent overall.
Yeah.
So-
One of my biggest personal philosophies with Malphite is me press R, me win game. And it's the kind of thing where if they spread out properly, they'll be able to counter it, no problem. But if the Malphite can get an ult on one carry, they're done. They're toast.
So I was just
And with the
informed,
Braum as well. Very powerful combo.
I was just informed that that's not a Karthus. That's actually a Morgana, and somebody misclicked.
Oh, come on.
I would have been so much happier.
I
With
was
the
expecting
Karthus.
some spice.
Yeah.
So,
I'm playing Karthus ADC in my next series. In other words,
Yeah, tribute.
tribute.
With Booyah 13, Ya 13 if you're out there. Oh, you guys don't know that joke.
I do not.
So
know.
basically, we were in the series, and just this rando pops in named Booyah 13, Ya 13. And he's
Booyah
been,
13,
like,
yeah.
BGM's patron saint ever since.
That's
Did everybody vote in the poll?
Oh, I didn't. Wait, hold up. I gotta get my MVP.
You
vote.
gotta vote in the poll. I'm gonna
I had to
close
go
that
get
soon.
tea, man. I'm thirsty.
Dude, I'm thirsty
Yeah.
too.
we some
Hey, go get
thirsty
some
hoes.
water. Oh, I can't see the chat. Can you send me a link?
It's in
We
the,
have two
it's in
two
Twitch
votes
chat.
for Uramoose in Twitch chat.
Yo, I vote you're a moose too. Count me in for that.
Whatever. We're gonna close the poll. It sounds like it's Uramoose.
Yeah.
Poll results. Any objections? Hearing
As
none.
long as
It's
my
your
vote
moose.
goes to your moose, it's fine.
It's
I
your
ab- I
moose.
absent. I have a what is that? Abstain.
Abstain.
Abstain. I see. I knew that was the word.
Robert's
And I was like, no,
Rules
that's not
of
the word.
Order.
It is. Any abstentions? The entire damn chapter.
Oh my god, we had a
We had a
guy in my
problem with that
chapter. Literally never wanted to vote. Just abstained from everything until we told him he couldn't do that anymore.
What we used to do is like on issues we knew we'd pass, we'd have one person vote yes, and every single other person would abstain. Pretty regularly. Actually, one time. All right, so one time, we actually vetoed something by accident because two guys voted no because there was like a clause they wanted to add, and everyone abstained, and it was like, oh crap, I
Wait.
messed up. I love chapter meetings; they're so much fun. Shout out to my Lambda Beta boys.
Until chapter meetings lasted for 4 hours.
Yeah, we did
those were
that
not
too.
fun.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta elect people and sometimes you don't.
Or it's Find Me Alpha, and we like talking in circles because circles are the
Yeah,
world.
right. Like
That's every chapter.
Dude, my chapter was so bad at that, and then like all the seniors graduated. Now chapter meetings are like an hour long.
Yeah, it's great. Well, I like when
Graduating
music rehearsal
classes,
is like 30 minutes of chapter, and then everything else.
Dude, my chapter does it separate, so they never actually do it. They're cheating themselves.
Yeah, it's super fun actually. Well, it was for me. I know for
I
a lot of
love
brothers, it's
song
like,
rehearsals.
we have to do music rehearsal again, but
It's almost
Personally,
like it's what you signed up for.
yeah, I know.
It's like there's a lot of things you learn about Find Me Off as you go along, but like singing songs with dudes, that's something you knew right
It's
after that.
fun, and if you sound good, to Alpha Theta, shout out, you guys have some killer voices.
Dude, Lambda Beta, when like 4
ooh.
people don't talk, fantastic sounding guys.
Yeah.
Julio Kaye, tone deaf, love him, but tone deaf.
Yeah. We had a few of those guys at Beta Sigma. Tone deaf
I
for
mean, it's
days, but I
inevitable.
mean, man, they were into it, so it's still all good.
Yeah, it's all good. It's about the bonding
About heart.
through the music.
Yes.
Brother, this really became a Find Me Alpha LCS stream. We started talking about music and brotherhood.
Well, I mean, to be honest, though, I mean, that's such a huge part about Find Me Alpha. We might as well plug it just a little bit. Find Me Alpha.
It's literally the point of the entire thing.
promote the org. What?
Promote the org. Wait, have we ever done this before? No. So yeah, Find Me Alpha,
We should do that.
men's music fraternity. That's what we're all part of. Phi Mu Alpha Symphonia. Every person that participates in this league is a member of the fraternity. In fact, most of us haven't even met each other. We're all part of a Facebook group that we all kind of found each other. And even though
Yeah.
we're covering pretty much every single
Brothership
state,
knows no bounds,
Yeah.
man.
we're in about every single state, and it doesn't really matter. We're all still brothers,
Yeah.
even if we argue about with each other about the correct way to pronounce things.
Are you an Aussian or Ossian, man?
I don't even know.
Aussie.
What
Story?
Awesome. That's so good.
I'll tell you that story after the stream.
Is it while we're
We had
playing
one guy in our
PUBG?
chapter that was a huge history. But yo, I love PUBG.
Yeah.
Yeah, PUBG's
What's
fun.
in PUBG?
Let's stream that right now.
Yep. Fuck
Yo,
this.
you guys
We're gonna
want to
go.
stream PUBG after? Like, actually, like, I'm totally serious. You guys want to stream PUBG after this game?
On the LCS page?
Just on PMA LCS.
Yeah, Greg will get
I
really
think
mad at me if I
Greg
do
will
that.
get mad.
Greg's already told me to stop doing other things on this page. It's already come down from the commission.
Because he hasn't yelled at me for anything
Ooh,
yet.
that's true, and he doesn't
Except,
get mad at
giving
you
up
at all.
first blood all the time.
Oh yeah, that might be a small oversight.
Dude, some of the game actually it's kind of odd. Like most of the games we did the best in were the ones where we lost like the first 5 kills.
Oh yeah,
Because then everyone's all pissed off. It's like, fuck, guys, we're supposed to win. Let's do that.
we're supposed
Let's
to
do
win.
that.
We're entitled to this victory. What the fuck?
Speaking of winning,
I
what do
mean,
you think is the win condition for each team? Starting with Gimme That Ace.
Dude, give me that ace is the pop off comp. Just
Oh, yeah.
Orianna pops off, everyone dies. Vayne pops off, everybody dies. Quandic 3 pops off, everybody dies. Gnar pops off, everybody dies. Lulu pops off, nobody cares. And
Damn,
that's
got him.
how it's gonna roll.
I mean, I think the Lee Sin's going to be ball delivery system for this Orianna.
Yeah,
Straight
and
into the
especially
team, ultimate.
Quandic 3, excellent Lee Sin player. I love that. I love him.
All right,
love it.
Well, what about Riches Provoked? What do you think they're going to have to do? I think they're going to have to
Frackalakin combo.
Yeah. They're going to have to
yeah.
catch people. Just like find
I
them
may,
and just
It'll go Malphite ult, kapow, followed by Warwick ult on the Caperi, swishy swash, swipey noises. And then Morgana's going to get in there, hit ult, and everyone's going to be like, oh crap, I'm going to die now. And then Braum just smacks the ground, everything knocks up, and everyone's like that. And then Twitch is just sitting in the back the whole time, not even looking, just shooting in random direction.
Just
Yeah, I think,
pew.
I think the hope is
Yeah.
like double knock up with a lockdown from the Warwick into a Twitch ult of some sort.
Exactly. And I think a big thing here will be if Juice Me Mommy can properly hold the Malphite ult. Because there's going to be moments where, like, let's say the Gnar or the Lee Sin goes in, and if that Malphite ult is used for engaged, it's going to be much harder to peel that off. Because, Braum ult can do it, Warwick ult can do it, but nothing is as instant as a Malphite ult. So I think that's going to be a big key thing. If he's just wasting that around, it's going to be tough for them to win.
No.
Yeah, I think the hope will be that the Warwick and the Braum are going to be able to peel off whoever decides that their schlong is long enough to dive Twitch, and just hold them back. Press R on Warwick, press R on Braum. I mean, they've got a lot of really good CC. Not even to mention the peel that Morgana offers as well.
Yeah, the Black Shield is wonderful. But also, I think on GDA, yeah. With GDA has the ability to just, I think, mow Rip down from front to back as well. Whereas I don't see Rip doing that as well against GDA.
No, but I think the key is that Twitch does a lot of AoE and can maybe hit.
That's true as well.
Peg some of those backline targets as well with the ultimate. And while Vayne does a lot more single target damage.
Yeah. But you also have AoE coming out from the Orianna there as well. And I think a big point of contention will be what this Gnar builds. This Gnar needs to go Black Cleaver into tank.
Black Cleaver, Frozen Mallet. I
don't even think he needs Frozen Mallet.
I think Frozen Mallet as an item, it's just on Gnar. It offers him peel that he wouldn't otherwise have as a ranged character.
I agree, but I don't think he needs it.
I think he needs the utility in terms of like being a tank, a frontline.
That's fair. But against this team comp, I'm wondering if he's better served just buying a Randuin's or something like that, something of a similar nature.
Something that slows and deals. Yeah, potentially, but
just anything that makes him big, because he needs to be soaking up the damage from the Twitch initially, while GDA has a chance to mow them down from front to back. This is going to be interesting.
Spicy.
Here, stand right at the front of that bush.
They found a ward. They're going to go anyways, YOLO.
I mean, I would. That's always fun.
Ooh, that could have been fun.
Because you have Malphite and the Braum, which I think are two very powerful.
You had Morgana too. If Morgana starts
Q. Do a little Bufferino switcheroo. I didn't even think of Morgana.
Where are they going?
A little Bufferino cappuccino.
Wait.
They're both invading.
Is this the
They're
circle
each other.
of life? The circle of steals?
In CSGO, there's a strat similar to this called the cinnamon swirl. You basically just run around in a giant swirl around the entire map, so they think you're in one place and you're in the other place. And I think that's basically what's going on right now.
Oh no, Vayne and Lulu came back.
Spaghetti-O.
Spaghetti-Os.
They could have had something there.
They have to go all the way around to get to their lane.
That's actually really, really bad.
Yeah, it's not.
They're paying. They have to go,
and
all the way
Malphite's gonna
around.
use TV.
Oh, that's
a big win, actually.
That's a huge deal.
Because they might miss these 3 CS here. They will.
Oh yeah, they're definitely missing all of the CS. As Warwick is checking back into them, and Warwick is found. Clap that ass. Meanwhile,
wow, that's almost a whole wave missed bottom.
Jaundice is gonna he's gonna take most of Menbung's topside jungle. Yeah, as Jirachi is just gonna press up into Euromoose and just not care. They're gonna hit level 2
I think that's
first.
the big difference here between these two junglers, is that Juan-Dick 3 is really going for the punish. He's taking every single camp in that jungle, whereas Menbung only took a blue buff.
True,
And
we saw that. I mean, we saw that last game too. That Wandick was just all over the jungle. The
Yeah,
entire
not only is he mechanically skilled, but he knows how to punish.
As we see a stun come out, as Meganar is gonna just stun the Malphite, who is
there
down
any way you can see
TP.
Malphite masteries? Oh,
I'm not sure how to see masters on here actually. In the
I think there's a button for it. Well, if you hit C, you can see all the stats. So I'm assuming there's some other button I can use.
M.
M?
No, I'm checking.
I wasn't M, I tried.
I'm pressing every button on the keyboard. Oh, that hides everything.
That's a great. Anyways,
That is a good button.
Menbung has now realized that Jaundice has taken his entire jungle and the top side, so he's walking back to his wraiths. Or the chickens. They're not wraiths anymore.
Alright, so remember what I said about this Malphite versus Gnar matchup? Malphite didn't take Comet. Malphite is going to lose.
What did he take?
I probably Grasp. No, he didn't take Grasp. I don't. Maybe Aftershock?
He.
Like a fool? I don't know. It doesn't say. He took the inspiration. Why would you take inspiration?
Did he take Klepto?
No.
I hope not.
It has to be an unsealed spellbook.
Or glacial. Well, it's not glacial augment.
Is it?
Riot Games, fix your thing so I can see what he took, please.
Yeah,
These
like I want to
keystones
see.
are important.
They are. And yeah, I think he took spellbook. Did he take the wrong masteries?
I do not know.
I think spellbook's still interesting though. With the teleport.
Oh, Jirachi taking it.
Jirachi stepping up a little too
place
far.
you don't wanna take
Forced
it.
to burn the heal away from that vein.
GDA are just displaying dominance all across the map.
Yeah, clap that 855 really doing a good job laying in to Jirachi.
Oh, Juice Me Mommy, I think still went sorcery because he is that the mana flow band proc it looks like?
He could have
Maybe
had
in
that
the
as a
secondary.
secondary.
That's true as well. I was trying to think of what Keystone is trying to deduce with my powerful deduction skills that I don't know. I honestly want to message him and just be like, hey, what Keystone did you take? Just as an aside.
You see Baja Blast Lover is building an early farm lead over this Morgana in the mid lane.
Yep, not much to be. I mean, Morgana is something that scales really well with levels in terms of getting CS.
Wait.
But Oriana's got a superior amount of poke early game due to
I
her
think
auto attack passive and Q.
I think Juice Me Mommy's TP just came back up and he just immediately used it again to get top lane. So he spent the whole last game not using teleport at all and has burned teleport twice in 5 minutes.
To get to lane. Perfect. It seems like it's on quite a low cooldown. I would wager it's unsealed.
Does that make
We'll
a
see.
difference?
It does. It has a 25% cooldown reduction on your summoner spells,
Then he probably
as
has that then.
as well as an additional 5% from the other mastery in the inspiration tree. And then if you decide to go with the boots, you can do it. You have a 40% total reduction.
He's got the
So you'll
biscuit.
see-
So it is
Yep.
unsealed.
So you'll see him eventually, hopefully, having 180-second cooldowns on both flash and teleport, which is real
Interesting.
significant.
But he's gonna lose lanes so hard here. Like so
I
ridiculously
think for
hard.
him though, I think it's the focus on kind of being where he needs to on this time, and flash.
I hope so.
Flash and R, the usual.
That chat says that it is unsealed spellbook confirmed. Messaged
Yep,
him to
okay.
find out.
Thank you, chat.
Been a very good mastery that we've seen in competitive play, actually, mostly in the mid lane, on champions like Malzahar that have that pick.
Who's that other one? Yeah, it's the Unstoppable Malzahar. That's the big one right now. And Nunu as well is a thing, although that might just be an Eric thing.
That just might be an Eric.
It's an Eric thing.
It's not bad, to be fair. It's really fun to play.
Yeah. Just my big problem with those Unstable Spellbooks is you're going to have those reduced cooldowns, but you lack... The Malphite's biggest strength right now is point-and-click damage.
But look at this, 56 to 51 in the top one.
Yeah, slightly ahead.
How is he losing this so hard?
I guess he's just good at CSing under tower, you know?
I guess so. I don't know. I'm gonna watch and scrutinize this top lane matchup heavily now. Also, is that a fleet footwork Gnar? It looks like.
Fleet footwork on Gnar? That's more interesting, I think, than the other.
Well, I mean, I feel like that even makes some sense. Like, Unstable Spellbook Malphite's just like, what are you doing?
But he does lose out on some damage that he could otherwise have on Gnar. To try and maybe sustain against the Malphite Q that he thought would have maybe a comet coming after it. That
actually is an excellent point. So in reality, Juice Me Mommy is just giving him the greatest juke of all time.
Yeah, it could be just a really good juke.
There's some next level mind games from the PMA LCS, playing things that are bad to force enemy players to play things that are even worse.
OP.
We have chat disagreeing with you just a little bit. Anyways,
what do they say? Fight me, chat.
Yeah, you could fight Ali all you want. I won't know that.
I would probably agree with that.
That's probably fine.
As we see, Jaundice the Third is gonna lane gank in. The Q is gonna miss and not hit Juice Me Mommy, but they're gonna go for this anyways. No, Juice Me Mommy flashes away as Gnar takes a tower shot, and that TP is up again for Juice Me Mommy. Juice Me Mommy can just back and then straight up TP back to lane.
Bot lane has the alright, so you see that blue ward in the second lane bush? That is the ward. That if you want a bot lane gank, you just put a ward there. That's all you gotta do. Yeah, this Malphite teleport ultis, they're deadzo dunzo.
Which ward? The tri-bush ward?
Yeah.
No, not the tri-bush, the lane bush.
Oh.
If you get a ward in that lane bush and you can, because especially when they were pushed up like that, I mean, that, like, to be fair, the red ward's a little close, but Malphite will cover that distance no problem. So if they can push up, like, see how Jirachi's posturing to hit the tower, which is a really dangerous position. If that teleport comes out, Lulu lands a polymorph, done.
Well,
absolutely done. Also,
just
the tri-bush one as well.
Mountain Drake right there. So early Mountain Drake going over for Riches Provoke. That'll help them.
Juice Me Mommy looking for the gank on mid lane.
Mid game as Bukake Poro stepped up a little too far. Gonna land the Dark Binding, but Juice Me Mommy just decides to walk away and not follow up.
Damn, that could have been a play there. It could have been a play.
Could have been a play. Anyways, we're gonna look back at this bot lane matchup as Winner's Bite's gonna hit Uramoose. He's 1 procs off, 2 procs off, 3 procs. Uramoose is now stunned. Jirachi's gonna hit him with the little stinky snuff.
That was a lot of damage.
Yeah, he got expunged right out of here. I'm pretty sure that's the ability.
That's what it's called, yeah, expunge.
For some reason, my mind went to exfoliate, and I'm pretty sure that's not Twitch's theme. I'm pretty sure Twitch does not have the best of skills.
Well, Menbung is dashed in onto Jaundice.
Aldi Syndrome, come on, do it.
No,
just
gonna
like
let Menbung get away as we see Garfield just gonna ult Juice Me Mommy into the wall. Gonna throw a rock into him, stun him for a little while, but that is a tanky Malphite, and that is not gonna do anything. Bukake Poro does get hit by the Lee Sin Q, but they're not gonna go over that.
Also, correct me if I'm wrong. Gnar's ultimate ability is also called Gnar with an exclamation point.
Gnar.
Yes, all caps exclamation point.
Perfect. So make sure with these play-by-play casts, you gotta shout it.
All right, next time you Gnar ults, we'll all yell really loud and all of you.
As we see more fighting bot lane, it looks like Jirachi is gonna try and get it onto Uramoose.
Yeah, Uramoose not being as dominant this lane.
I think the Brahm's part of the problem for them. The Brahm has Guardian, I think, for a mastery, and that's just allowing more shields and more More healing for Jirachi.
Lane gank from Juan
This is
Dick
a pretty
3.
sweet
Ooh,
lane
lane
gank
gank from
between the
Menbung.
eyes.
Menbung is right here. Menbung's going to suppress Jaundice as Uramus is really low. Uramus is
Two
going to get
teleports
stunned.
are coming
And
out.
he's going to
First
die.
blood.
That's first blood for Jirachi as the Winter's Bite is going to do it. That is an ultimate from... Who was that? That was Oriana. Baja Blast Lover is here, as well as Bukake Poro. Summoner 2805 is so low. The fear is going to stop Garfield Juice, and Garfield Juice is going to die to Menbung, and they are not going to get Summoner 2805 as Bukake Poro has bound. Clap that ass is dead to Menbung. Menbung is going on the chase. Gets the black shield. Is he going to go for it? No, he is. Well,
That was rough.
is there a blue buff? Jaundice is here. They're going to... Oh, bind is down. Jaundice is not going to get stunned. Yeah, they're going to turn up. They're going to auto him a few
he
times.
knows.
Yeah, Jaundice is now in a very bad spot. If Bukake Poro can land a bind here.
Ooh, he dragged him
wow.
out.
Binds the wrong way, but
That
the
was
Comet's
clever.
still going to get it. Warwick, though, tanks the tower and pays for it with his life. And
That's a clever little...
Uramus is
Right
here.
out of there.
Bukake Poro flashes over the wall to get away. So all in all,
Yeah.
4 for 1.
And it stinks because it was a 1-0 for a hot second there
Yeah.
before Rich's Provoked really kind of overcommitted for
You mean
a kill on the support.
give me that ace
Well,
overcommitted?
GDA, yeah.
Oh, GDA, I'm sorry.
You know what? And this is something else I'll cover in my 5-step plan to being less boosted. But when you flash auto, you don't flash and then smash auto. You trigger, you right click on him or attack move on him or whatever you want to do, and you just flash, and then it'll go on him, and you're good. But Garfield Juice there flashed in and canceled his auto,
Yeah,
and he went too hard.
chasing that kill on the support. If he would have gotten his rock throw out, he might have been able to get the kill, but somebody I think stepped in front of it and just face tanked it.
Yeah. But if he'd gotten that auto in the first place when he flashed into the bush, it wouldn't have been a problem.
That's true.
And they probably could have turned it off of that too. And instead he just chased too deep.
Anyways, we are on another pause right here. Not PMA LCS if you don't have a pause. So let's look at the map currently with those 4 kills and the first blood going over to Twitch. Got maybe a 1.5k gold lead and a Mountain Drake. What are you thinking about doing if you are Riches Provoked?
I'm liking it. I think you just have to probably play a little bit around the Rift Herald right now. I think that's going to be the next thing they look at. In terms of jungle pathing for Menbung, we're going to see him go red. He's probably going to full clear all the way up through blue and try and hit up the Rift. Donate blue to Morgana, hopefully, who's going to just shove the wave out and have 3 on that Rift Herald to snowball their lead even further. And then that might end up being a play for the top tower, which we see has a little bit of damage on it already.
It's at a 3rd health now, yeah.
Because of the TP, because of the ability that Jusumami has to always be in lane. It's very tough to wave clear against the Malphite. He just uses all of his mana to clear the wave, backs, TPs in, does it again. And that's why that tower is getting pretty low there. Also, that play that sent Garfield Juice a little bit behind. It's gonna play a role in that.
Yeah, so he is down.
Yeah, he's down 20 farm now.
Yep, 20 farm and has a death, so down a bit of experience as well. I think he's level 9 to level 10.
Yes, that's great.
And Bukake Poro has DC'd.
Right after they said R.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's hilarious.
So we're going to wait some more.
Yeah, we have more paws to eat through.
So in the meantime, I think we should talk about Riches Provoked just got a huge lead, but they didn't capitalize on it all that well. So if we look at the bottom side jungle, there's no wards for Riches Provoked.
Yeah, they got one kind of over by the tri-bush, but
They have one little weird ward. Let me see
there's
if I
a
can
lot of pink wards over in that area.
Mm-hmm. They are dealing with those the high amount of pinks. They did end up capitalizing getting that blue though.
Yeah, they got that. But it's something I always like, something I think is important, is that when you get a lead like that and you have time to get the blue, it means you definitely have time to put some wards down as well. So if they had, done a little more of that, they could have had that whole bottom side jungle warded up. and been much better equipped for this next dragon coming up in 2
there
minutes.
goes Bukake Poro again.
Gonna miss you, Bukake Poro. It's been real.
Thank goodness Bukake Poro is playing a champion that just puts down an AoE and has some real wide skill shots, because it seems like the client issues are really pouring in.
Yeah. Reconnected right now, so apparently client issues on 2 different computers. Get better toasters.
I remember when I had a toaster.
Yeah, same.
It would take me 6 minutes to load into a game of League of Legends.
Yeah.
I'm not exaggerating. It was
Those
awful.
were the days.
I actually, I used to be a MacBook trackpad player.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
My trackpad, I was silver 4. Very proud of myself. I'm still silver 4, so obviously it didn't make a difference.
maybe you should go back to.
I'm considering it. So I want to do a show match one day on my trackpad, on my good old 2011 MacBook Pro.
You need to like stick a camera on your trackpad while you're playing. So you need to like have a side by side where you have camera on the trackpad and camera on the game.
I mean, they used to call me trackpad Jesus. Like,
that would certainly impress the ladies.
Yeah, I play League of Legends on a trackpad.
Oh, we see a teleport coming here. That is Juice Me Mommy. They're going to go hard for this.
Juicy.
But Bukake Poro is going to bind Jaundice in the mid lane.
I play League of Legends on a trackpad as a pickup line.
As Juice Me Mommy now has to walk the whole way back. What is going on here? As in comes the ultimate unstoppable force, and there Menbung's going to pick up a kill on Baja Blast Lever. And then Juice Me Mommy's going to get Jaundice the third.
That was really nicely set up by Rift.
Yeah, and Twitch has already got that Runon's Hurricane, which is it's one of the larger power spikes for the champion. Right after getting the IE and then those other items you get up to 4, but
yeah, damage.
Gives him a lot of that AoE. Yeah.
I play top lane. I don't know what damage is.
You're not playing the right top lane. You don't know what.
Dude, I just play Malphite, dude. Malphite does have plenty of damage when you play him right.
True. Juicy Mommy still took a big roam, ran all the way across the map, got a kill, and then walks back to lane and is still like ahead in CS and picking it up. I mean, really.
Garfield Juice, but he's not CSing too well this game.
Juice Me Mommy's just playing out of his mind right now, I think, on this Malphite, which it looks real good. It looks really good.
Yeah, I would even say out of his mind more so that he's playing with his team.
Yeah. Or maybe with his mind is the.
Oh, Clap That Ass has been hit by the winner's fight. As we see a 3-man play in the spot lane. Juice Me Mommy though is really low.
Oh, he jumped the wrong way.
Decided not to go into the tower. Probably should have and could have flashed out.
That was you need a
Meganar was up. Meganar was
one more auto. He could have walked out of there.
Yeah, that was a pretty big misplay. I think Garfield just.
I totally agree. That's a kill and a half right there.
The ultimate was down from Juice Me Mommy. He had no tools to get away.
And even if he slowed him, he had the double jump set up on the incoming minions, so he would have been more than in range to get the 2 autos off that he needed.
So we see some fights over some vision control right here. Jaundice running around kind of in this river. Menbung also in this area. And Jirachi was invisible in the river. His first turret has got no unstoppable force on by Juice Me Mommy. Garfield Juice is going to take the tower, though.
Garfield trying to get away.
Is going to get away, yeah.
Decides to let him escape.
That's one way of looking at it. Winner's Bite's going to hit Clap That 855. 2 procs on, but no follow-up from the Twitch.
A little preemptive use of the Malphite ultimate there, I think. Almost saved the tower, but not quite enough.
Yeah, unfortunately, there were still minions. If the minions were gone, then probably could save the tower.
Yeah, the ult there, too, could have killed a lot of the minions. But the Gnar was at it.
Yuramoose is here. Menbung is also here. They're going to knock up
They don't know
Jaundice, and then suppression is onto the Vayne.
No, they
but they're not targeting Vayne. Oh, Bukake Poro is here. Bukake Poro is going to pick up the kill on Yuramoose. with that bind and the W, as Orianna is in the side bush, but Orianna can't really do a whole lot right now.
All right.
Those wards came out mid-fight, by the way.
Yeah, no, you're right. I just realized that after I said it. I was like, oh, I'm dumb. RIP is steamrolling right now. I'm impressed.
Not necessarily steamrolling, but they're winning these early trades.
Yeah, I mean, it's just every fight that they get in, they're just taking them down. And I think a big thing to note is that almost every play they're making is with like 3 or 4 people.
Yeah, they are roaming together a lot better.
No heroes here.
As we see the Black Shield go on to the Warwick, but Warwick is just kind of running around in the rivers, distracting, and Jirachi takes the tower. You might think about fighting for this dragon, as it looks like Gnar is on the Rift Herald right now. I wonder how low that thing is.
Is it fight for the dragon or is it go for the mid tower? I think fighting for the dragons may be too risky here.
Gnar.
All with 4 members down.
Yeah, Gnar is on this Rift Herald. No one knows about it. I might be able to just solo it.
He can't hit the eye.
No one knows about it, not even directed camera.
Yeah, and directed camera's not even looking at it.
Directed camera doesn't care about Rift Herald.
I mean, it's not exactly exciting.
Or, what's her name? It's not Scuttles, it's, Shelly. Poor Shelly.
Shelly's getting the slow beat down here from the start.
Oh, Menbung is here. Menbung knows, but we're just going to hop over the wall.
Yeah, Menbung.
As Dragon is also going over. This is a Mountain Drake. I don't think they know about this one either. They're pinging on it. Black Shield's going to block the shockwave. Twitch is here. Twitch is trying to put out the damage. Vayne condemns the wrong person away. Summoner 2805 going to take that kill. And that
going down.
Stopwatch by a Bukake Poro saves his life.
Stopwatch.
As Baja Blast Lever dies to Menbung. And that is also going to be the mid tower, as all 5 members are now here. They could probably push for 2.
This is going to be 2.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the amount of pressure they have, they could push for 2, but it's 20 minutes into the game. Baron is
also
about to...
Malphite ult, Warwick ult, and Braum ult are all up.
True. That's a lot of their engagement.
Go for a tower dive, no question in my mind that they can get it.
Instead, they're just opting to back out, but Garfield Juice decides he's going to go chase somebody. Garfield Juice, and now Mega is going to miss the little smash as Rock hits Juice Me Mommy. But their unstoppable force is going to smash and clap that ass. It's just deleted by Jirachi. Uramus has been exhausted. He's going to condemn Jirachi the wrong direction as Jaundice is on him. Flash Juice Me Mommy. Yeah. Summoner 2005 just trying to tank all this damage, but he's going to die to Uramus, who's going to pick up a kill. And Jirachi is...
Pause.
That's a really annoying sound, too.
Yeah, it is quite annoying. In fact,
they probably needed to wait for this pause to happen after the team fight, because Garfield Juice right here, if he picks up the kill on Jirachi, yeah. I don't know about this.
I don't think he can. I think the pool and the poisons already sends him to death.
Oh, yep. Bukake Poro will pick up the kill there on Garfield Juice, who was caught in a kind of a bad spot after Twitch hit the stopwatch. Menbung.
It was a hyphy play, but not enough.
Yeah. Some hyphy plays, though, with Bukake Poro expertly using the stopwatches. John just looks like he might go in? No. Jirachi has no mana. Yep. And
that stopwatch just got Twitch so much value. I mean, if you think about it, a death is at least, 600, maybe more gold differential.
Yeah.
Towards the enemy team, and that's more than just about any other mastery, I think.
And also, the thing about stopwatch too is that you don't even need to build it into anything else, especially if you buy it.
You can go sell it for 180 gold.
Yeah, you can just buy it, use it, not die, and then sell it. That was a big thing they're talking about in the NA LCS today, if any of you watched, is that so many teams just everyone bought a stopwatch, saved their lives, and then just sold it.
Yep.
Hey, that's something to look out for.
All three outers are now down for Gimme That Ace, so Uramus is going to go in, going to get stunned by Bukake Poro, but
that was a pretty sick binding.
Yeah, kind of threading the needle there. The Summoner 2805 is going to miss on the winner's bite. And they're just kind of posturing around mid lane. Looks like we got a 5v5 in the mid lane.
They don't see Twitch yet.
Now's the time
Twitch
for them to go.
They gotta know.
And
Twitch
also
is
the Rift
around.
Herald's still on Nars, almost up.
Ooh,
They
yeah.
have to find somewhere to put that sooner than later.
He's got to use that. It looks like he's gonna opt for the bot lane, clear this wave, and then drop Rift Herald.
That's what I would do. He does have teleport up, so the split push is viable here.
I think
But
it
his
might be
Mega is
good to clear it down there and then just go up top, clear the wave, and press it.
Yeah, he doesn't have time.
TP.
He
With
used-
the TP, maybe. Unless, yeah, I just used the
He just popped it bot and we're just gonna let it
I
go.
think the TP is too important to getting to your team at this point because you're so far
Yeah,
behind.
probably true.
But
They can't
if he
afford
just
a
stayed
numbers
bot and
disadvantage.
pushed with the Rift Herald, his team, if RIP responds, oh, he blast cones
Oh,
in the
no.
wrong direction, and he found unstoppable force onto the Gnar, and they're just blowing everything as he's still alive somehow. But Jirachi finally kills him with the expunge.
Ooh,
Winner's
clap
prize
that
gonna hit
ass,
on and
getting
clap that
caught.
ass. But the 4-man
You're
ultimate
splash heal.
shockwave from Orianna is gonna catch everybody inside of it. But that's just to
That
disengage the fight.
tickled the team. That tickled them.
She
Look
does
at
no
the health.
damage.
She does no damage. She
And
has
you know what
no
else she
item.
hasn't done? Finish her boots.
Very true.
I think Ali and I are on the same wavelength. Set the Rift Herald bot and then play around Baron. However, you jumped into the team and now you're in a bad spot as you died. Rift Herald still is bot. Looks like Rich's Provoked is going to send Jirachi down to stop it,
No, go the other way.
as Gimme That Ace is going to also be coming bot side as well. Jirachi should have enough
It looks
damage
like
to
it's gonna
stop
get a
this.
hit off,
He's going to get it one hit off, but that's just not going to be enough, as apparently
at least
direct to
something.
camera doesn't really care about it.
Honestly, that's pretty high EV for the placement of the that Rift Herald.
Yeah.
Getting one hit off tower with pretty high health. I'd take that.
I mean, it's
It's
better than
interesting.
nothing.
It's interesting. All the wards from the side of GDA are just straight up all around their top side jungle, trying to maybe look for those picks around Baron.
They got
convert it.
a fair amount
convert it
in the
back.
bushes.
They're all defensive wards.
Yeah,
which
they
is
are all
exactly where
defensive.
they need to be right now.
But they do. Neither team has any vision of the Baron right now.
That's true.
Yeah, well,
You could pull the war
Neither
special.
team has. Actually, no. Both teams have a pretty good Baron take as well. So
Both teams do have a
Yeah,
mountain
watch out
drake,
for that.
so with a hyper carry, could do it. However, neither team is really in position to do so. As we see
You'd
more
think that
posture
it
in
being
the mid lane.
13 and 2,
You need to realize Vayne's not here. You could take a fight,
yeah.
but it
I
looks
think
like
they're gonna just convert over to that. Is that an Infernal Dragon?
I don't know, but the
Ocean
binding has
Dragon.
landed onto Jaundice and a Winter's Bite, but they're opting not. The shield is on Jaundice, but he just walks his way the other direction. Juicy
Takes it
Mommy
like a
gonna be
champ.
found. Gonna take another Winter's Bite to the face as Juice Me Mommy is here. Oh, if he goes, he's gonna hit 3 of them, and he doesn't go.
he's hesitating.
Garfield Juice instead.
Big
He's gonna
Gar
go.
ultimate?
He's gonna get 2 of them
Not
into the
bad.
wall. As there's all kinds of craziness, but somebody. There's a double kill for the Malphite. The Malphite is just popping off. Jirachi is on a rampage, and I think the Shockwave missed everybody and ended up coming back onto Orianna and was not on the person they needed it on, which was the Lee Sin. And it looks like they're gonna go straight for Baron.
This is
Hog champ in chat for that Malphite ult. That was a gigantic Malphite ult. Yuramoose and Clap That Ass were way too far forward to be into that Malphite.
Yeah.
And yeah, they were forcing a fight over an ocean drag. With their front line, I mean, their front line was there, but sadly,
no
the front line
steal.
is only Garfield Juice.
Yeah,
And he's not even big.
it's a little
And he's
unfortunate
not.
with that positioning because again, yeah, Yuramoose and Clap That Ass it got instantly deleted by the Unstoppable Force, and then once they were gone, there was nothing really Gimme That Ace could actually do.
And that's just the problem they're going to run into is the way their team is built. They don't have enough tank stats really to stop to survive through a Malphite ult. Any of their members that get hit by it are really just going to get deleted.
Even the tank Gnar.
Even the tank Gnar. Although in that fight, it hit Vayne Lulu, which are the two people you really can't allow. Can't allow it.
Yeah. They have to be
hit.
really careful with their positioning.
Well, they are down about 9k gold right now, so they really just need to find a way to start stalling this game. They really need Vayne to start catching up in kills. Twitch is 4-0-7 with 216 farm, which is about 40 CS over this Vayne. So they're just down so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vayne just finished 2 items, while Twitch has finished his 3rd. Just
Yeah,
to
I think
put
that's
that in
just
perspective.
that's the story of this game, is that they've just been getting further and further and further behind.
Yeah, I don't.
You know,
do
they
math
had
in my
that
head.
fight. They could have done something, but their 2 most important people were so far out of position that they threw it.
Yeah, I mean, they have a wave pushing top that they need to catch, but it looks like
The focus is a little too hard on the dragon. Juice Me Mommy kind of looking for something spicy in the jungle.
they
Yeah,
probably
and
just need
Juice
to
Me
give
Mommy too with the
this-
Frozen Heart. That's a huge deal, because that's gonna take down a lot of damage from GDA.
Yeah, I believe that's 20% attack speed reduction on Vayne.
It's 15. But
Ooh.
Something like that,
it's a
yeah.
good amount.
The
Yeah.
Dark
It's a
Binding's
strong-
gonna miss as Juice Me Mommy sees Euromoose. Could ult, but opts not to. They could have easily picked off Euromoose right there.
Yeah.
Because we have questions in chat about saxophones. Too bad no one cares about saxophones.
Classic
First off,
PMA
I love
LCS.
saxophones.
Hey, the trombone is the truth.
That is true. As Bukake Poro, the Orianna got the 2-man ultimate off. Shockwave did grab both Summoner 2805 and Bukake Poro, but it just doesn't do a whole lot of damage. As the flash unstoppable force onto Euromoose over the wall is just going to catch Jaundice as Jirachi is just popping everybody. Jirachi's got a triple kill so
Jirachi
far.
with the
Triple
penta
kill.
kill.
Triple
Oh,
kill.
let's go for
Get
the
that
penta.
penta. Oh, but
We
the
need
little
the
bit of confusion.
$25, Jirachi.
Come
Yeah,
on,
poor.
someone's got to do it. Get that kill.
We need
Oh,
$25.
gonna go for
Yeah.
the
They're not
tower
even gonna
instead.
give. They're just gonna
I guess they're just gonna end the game.
end the game.
If it was a quadra, maybe, but it was only a triple.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby, indeed. Well, 29 minutes in, we are at 20-2. There is a 15k gold differential at this moment. All kinds of things. Ooh, 4-man ultimate by the Gnar into the people into the tower, and they're starting to take tower shots. Clap That Ass has respawned as well, but
Juice
two
Me
of
Mommy
them
saying
died.
2 tower shots at a time, like it tickles.
Jirachi is still
Oh
up
my goodness.
and is just doing so much damage. And they're going to actually have to back out because of that.
Back
No.
up to get that bottom tower, though. That's what they're looking.
More saxophone questions.
Yeah. And because they have Ocean Drake too, they can go take these towers and be relatively healthy by the end of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I tend to use a 12C, but when I'm feeling like a man, I might do like an 8.
Are you talking about
But dude, I don't even know
trombone
what that means.
mouthpieces?
Trombone mouthpiece.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about saxophones. Like I know that means in
No.
trombone land.
Yeah, trombone
God
land's where
bless.
it's at.
Yeah,
Dude, I play the bass. I don't even.
bass is fun.
Like
Bass is
guitar.
fun. Oh, I like being a bass player. Bass guitar, upright, both.
I can't do that.
Several international tours. I've played to Carnegie Hall. I've played like in my own rock band. Come to our show.
Come
We don't
here.
actually have any shows. Check us out on SoundCloud. I'll link that in the chat.
I played in my high school jazz band.
Dude, I love jazz. Jazz is,
Nothing beats a good jazz band. Or
I
playing
honestly, I
something.
think jazz is one of the most satisfying
Elliot,
forms of music.
I would have to.
as we argue in chat about instruments, the euphonium is the only real instrument from Black
Caleb,
Strand.
All right, chat. I'm dropping it like it's
you
hot.
say euphonium,
My
but
band's SoundCloud.
I'll
Check
raise
it out.
you with the valve trombone.
It's basically the same thing. We all know that.
It's basically the same thing. Oh, Juicy
Yeah,
Mommy,
plenty of
a
trombone.
big whiff.
I'm not even watching the game anymore. John just
Oh,
is gonna get hit by
It's
the
preventing me
glacial
from
fissure.
spamming my band's SoundCloud link. Unfortunate.
That is unfortunate, as Menbong is going to take a red buff. We do see a bunch of people sitting in this bush. Garfield Juice and Euromoose. Going to go for that bush Wookiee strat that we see works so well on PUBG, as Garfield Juice is going to find Menbong as he face checks it. But it doesn't matter, as three
He
members
doesn't
just
even
don't
care.
do anything to him.
we're at a point in the game where GDA doesn't even do any damage. They're
Yeah.
just so far behind.
What is that? 17K now? Yeah. This lead just keeps getting bigger and bigger each time.
I mean, I don't see a way back into this for GDA.
No, not really. I'm surprised it hasn't actually just ended. I'm surprised they haven't dove under tower yet and just.
I mean,
killed
maybe
everybody.
in 20 minutes the Vayne can carry. That's all I got.
Maybe. That's what they have to try for, right? They
20
have to
minutes
get
from now?
Vayne,
Yeah.
you know.
They just have to survive
Another
for the next
item.
20 minutes.
And Vayne has to scale.
I hope for
nuts.
another 100 thieves versus.
No, please, dear
Dude,
God.
that game was so intense.
What was
that hurt my head.
Optic? Was that
I think it was
Optic?
Optic.
Yeah,
Danny?
it was Optic.
Oh my
I was rooting for
God.
Optic too. That was kind of unfortunate for me, but
I was rooting for 100
I got
Thieves.
so bored in that game.
yeah. Honestly, the resident sleepers in chat were me.
We have plenty
A
of
little
job
bit of
opportunities.
feeling each other out, seeing Juicy Mommy might be going for like a flash ultimate play.
Well,
but
that was free if there was a Malphite ult coming out there.
they didn't have vision, sadly. He's not that manly. You know, you won't just flash ult to where he thinks they are. He has to
Oh, I will. On a win, dude. You know me.
They're gonna take this Baron instead. 3 members are in. Juice Me Mommy is just sitting in a bush, waiting for everybody to come to him. It's gonna get found out now. Gonna have to flash over the wall.
Is he gonna have to ult out here?
Ults the Baron.
Did ult out.
Interesting choice there.
I think it's the best way to stay alive.
Yeah, just stall them out too.
And it's on a way shorter cooldown than flashes. Would you say? Another thing I'll cover in my Big Dick Jimmy so I stop playing to be less boosted. Things like Malphite ult. Malphite ult's on like a 45, 50 second cooldown right now. You flash, that's 180. It's a no-brainer. Use your ult.
Yeah, well, again,
Well played by Juice Me Mommy.
gold lead approaching 20K at this point in time.
GA is just back up for Juan Dick 3. That's
Yeah.
going to be important in the next. I mean, it might be important. That he might just die
This
twice.
looks like an Infernal Drake. Yep, Infernal Drake coming up next. That looks like
They
they're gonna
get that.
posture for.
They get that. They don't have to care about them. They just dive it all in.
Yeah, I guess just that's it. They're done.
Twitch gonna solo the Infernal. Doesn't even think they're gonna come out of the base. No, they have to just sit in base.
Yeah, Twitch getting the dragon, and I do agree with chat. The Twitch, if it goes, is their most consistent form of damage. So if they're able to pick off this Twitch, which has a GA, they might be able to get this. But Jirachi has so far stayed pretty safe. Gone 8-0 and 7. Dark Binding is gonna miss wide to the left. As we are posturing for this bot tower, they might just rotate and grab the mid and hid.
A good
Yeah.
point that was made in chat is that Rip will be short some damage if Jirachi dies. So do you think that's the win condition possibly? Pick
yeah.
off Jirachi and maybe they can win a fight?
Yeah, just talking about that. That'll probably be the win condition.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy bumping my SoundCloud link in chat.
Well, looks like a little dance. They're not quite confident that their gold lead is big enough to take this.
Oh, is the
Just walk all
3-man
over the
ball ultimate. Gonna grab 3
a
of them.
flash from Rich, probably unnecessary considering how much damage he has.
Yeah, doesn't really matter. They're just kind of Rich is
Oh,
just
Rich-
blowing
Rich
people
has
up.
begun.
Rich is
Rich-
just tearing into him.
The apocalypse is
Finally
here.
decided-
Euromoose is caught,
Yes,
but
we
Juice
have
Me
a
Mommy's gonna
goal.
take away that kill.
They ruined the Penta.
Yeah, no Pentas here
Look at
as
the size of
towers
that Iceborne.
are
Look at the size of that.
just
So
gonna.
much ice.
Look at all
Ice,
that. You
ice,
guys probably.
baby.
How much armor does he have?
So too much.
4-man ultimate
Oh,
by Garfield
where's
Juice,
that
but it
stat?
just doesn't matter.
Doesn't
as
matter at all.
Baja Blast is the only one left. Baja Blast flashes the other direction.
Bye,
Gonna
Bye,
kill,
Gotta kill.
gonna kill Bukake Poro and ruin Bukake Poro's
My
perfect game.
goodness.
Meaning that Jirachi is going to have the best perfect game in here. And this is a 1-1 draw. Give Me That Ace has been effectively eliminated from the playoffs. And now we have a 1-point differential between 5th and 6th place, depending on the BAT game tonight. That is going on right now.
What a game.
So, yeah.
So swap over, tune in to BAT after our sick post-game interviews. Put in chat the link for the MVP votes. See who wins MVP from Game 2. Game 1 MVP was Uramus on the Vayne. Really pulling it out for the team.
Can we put my SoundCloud link in the straw poll?
In the straw poll?
Yeah, my SoundCloud for MVP. Sick Beats carried him to the win.
Oh.
But in all seriousness, I think that what's his name? Let me look. Menbung was the MVP of this game. Jirachi did the damage, but I think Menbung was the one constantly setting things up to make things happen.
Yeah.
I would honestly say it's Juice Me Mommy. I think Juice Me Mommy really smashed, should we say?
Juice Me Mommy had a couple me smash moments for sure, but I don't think any of it was.
He was just an unstoppable force in the top lane. He won a losing matchup, made a really, admittedly, not a great TP play, but still was able to capitalize it on the mid lane and get the ball rolling for his team.
Well, I mean, the one thing, as I think that a lot of what Juice Me Mommy did was excellent. I agree. But I think a lot of it was a lot of reactive play. And Menbung was the one in the beginning making the proactive plays. And that's what got them into their position. But look at that damage coming out.
Damage charts don't lie.
The nuts amount of damage there.
Look at the Vayne damage.
Yep.
Vayne did no damage.
Yeah, that's about right.
That Vayne was mitigated so well this game.
I think the Twitch pickup did wonders, pushing the Vayne back, as well as having that extra Guardian Shield from the Braum. Just kept the Twitch safe so much better than the Lulu was able to. Plus, the Lulu got caught a few times, stepping just a little too far forward, and true. That ultimately is kind of one of the things I think that really swung the game towards RIP's favor. Anyway, so get your votes in chat, and then we will have our MVP come in. We'll get our MVPs in, and as well as our captains, we'll have our interviews. So, yeah, we'll give it a few minutes as we check in with the Big Anime Titties game.
Yeah. Also, I gotta say, I think that one of the teams really, the struggles with GDA was just their lack of a second tank.
Yeah.
In general, too. I mean, even the Gnar didn't end up that tank.
I think also because they were behind. I think that their team comp could have worked very well if they were even or ahead, but because they were behind, they fell so far flat.
Yeah, they couldn't really crawl their way back because they didn't have enough meat to
entirely
deal with the Twitch. Yeah.
All right, so to update everybody, Big Anime Titties and Slapnut Magoo are currently in game number 2. Big Anime Titties has won game number 1, and if they win game number 2, they will eliminate Gurg 5 and qualify as the 6th and final playoff team. However, Slapnut Magoo does hold currently does hold an early lead, as we see OP is going to end up dying here. Yeah. So yeah,
I was removed from the party. Damn, that's harsh. All right, looks like Juice Me Mommy with the game 2 MVP.
All right, so we will bring them all over here, and then we are going to.
Juice Me Mommy is going to be right here, apparently.
Yeah.
Let's take it over to our State Farm desk. Oh, wait. Hello, Caleb.
Hi, I was told that I won MVP.
Congratulations. Now I get to interrogate you about your Malphite build.
Get out of here. You're not Juice Me Mommy.
Jimmy messaged me and told me that I won MVP.
Excellent work, Caleb. I see you really put it in that game.
I muted him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, EMS is the wrong person.
Oops. Totally didn't do that. Wait, wasn't he the MVP though?
No.
No.
That was the wrong one.
Juice Me Mommy.
Yeah, look, it's Juice Me Daddy and then Juice Me Mommy.
Well, I thought Juice Me Mommy. Did I message Juice Me Daddy?
Yes.
Oh, they're right next to each other, dude. Oops. I'm dumb. All right, you got MVP. Don't tell your mother. Don't tell mommy, or don't tell daddy. Get in here. All right. I'm a boosted animal. Sorry.
All right, we're gonna jump up. They're over there. And then
Alright, let's
who
jump
else
up in
did
there.
we need? We needed
I think Euromoose.
Moose. They might have gone to bed
So-
though.
Well, you know, let's hop up. We'll see what we get.
All right.
Hello, fellows. Panda, are you the one streaming to confirm?
Yeah.
What is Eric building?
Okay, so
What
chat,
the
if you have
hell?
any questions, let us
shit,
know.
my bad.
Hashtag fired
That
Jimmy.
bunk's getting tilted over the S&M game.
Oh, jump into Discord, Euromoose. You were MVP game 1.
Yeah, get in here. So, first question I have for Juice Me Mommy is, I saw that Malphite Unsealed Spellbook, and I thought you were the most boosted thing in the world. But
I
then
did
you
too.
won,
For the
so it
record,
obviously
I did
can't be
too.
that bad. So what's like the theory behind that? Why'd you decide to take that, especially into the NAR matchup, which I think Comet is especially good in?
So
Theory.
Hell yeah,
you're,
tell him, boy.
you're supposed to get Ruby boosted on Nar, but he's a boosted Nar, so it's fine.
Supposed to get
But
what?
you're supposed to get boosted on by Nar as the Malphite. You
Yes,
should.
entirely.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
I expected you to
So
die like 8 times.
Yeah, no, I just knew that I was gonna be pushed under tower, and I was gonna take whatever I could get. And having the TP up more often allowed me to reset and get full health and come back with whatever I could get.
I believe
and then-
Sean TP'd 3 times before 7 minutes. So
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
I
big
did.
deal.
So that was really nice, and it also allowed me to flash ult more often.
Flash ults are
Uh,
good.
Yeah, which is really strong on Malphite. So like, I knew I was gonna lose the match, and that's why I didn't take Comet.
Interesting.
Because like, there's no reason to like try to win the lane, even though like you're gonna get wrecked. You should, and so you might as well just play for team comp.
Sure, that's a really good point. I actually personally think you could win that matchup with Comet. I think it's possible.
I'm sure it is, especially into that Nar.
This is step
Ah.
1 of Big
Ouch.
Dick Jimmy's 5 steps to being less boosted. Step
Dude, we're doing a
1,
whole
take
series on that. I'm learning every single role from the ground up. It's gonna be
Take
awesome.
Arcane Comet into a Gnar and you win.
Well, because you comment him a bunch of times, you have the ability to run in and smack him in the face a bunch. Because at lower levels, his autos don't do that much more than yours will with your W, and you have your E to slow his attack speed, and then you can run away with your Q. It's a whole thing.
He was also, I'm pretty sure he was W max that game. So
yeah,
yeah,
but PMA LCS dictates that we should all group mid and fight. So
that is actually really true. That's how this game works.
And that's why I picked Twitch.
Yeah, actually, the Twitch pick was pretty good. So first off, congratulations to Riches Provoked. You have qualified for the playoffs. So
Well done, guys. I'll
Well
see you
done.
later.
yeah, we're going to Disney World.
Needed a result. You
Towards
got a
Forest.
result. So
I picked up Twitch literally this week.
yeah, I was kind of wondering
Yeah,
about
I
that
remember
because
seeing that.
Twitch is not something I've ever really seen you play a whole lot of, if at all.
Yeah,
Hold on, I need to look up. I think I'm mastery. Let's see.
No,
I'm
we're
mastery.
not going to worry about it.
I'm
Yeah.
mastery 3 on him.
But anyways, moving over to Euromoose, those Vayne plays in game number 1 were pretty impressive. I think you got a quadra kill
Bruh.
at some point in time.
Yep, mid lane.
Yeah.
Near tier tower 1.
So congratulations to you for game number 1. I don't know why I can't hear you.
I can't either.
I'm just not
He's a
talking.
moose.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, there you go.
there we
So
go.
you're a moose. Vayne, you popped the hell off. What do you owe your success to in that game?
First game, it was a lot substituting in. He
You're cutting in and out.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
cutting
I
out.
think you're saying jaundice was what you have to attribute
Yeah.
to you?
yeah, jaundice.
Okay.
So theatrics is boosted.
You mean Quandic 3?
Absolutely.
So tell me more about having that sub in and what changed for you there. Because I'd be really interested to hear about how that changed the dynamic of your team. Because
So
your
most-
captain said that. It's a big deal.
Yeah, so most of the time Adam makes a lot of the shot calls. Really stepped in and did pretty much the same thing. So not a lot changed.
It's good. Glad you guys found success in that. That was a good game
Yeah.
to watch.
Well, unfortunately, though, you guys have been eliminated. I'm just kind of like to have you give us a little bit of a reflection on your guys' season. Like, what do you think you guys did really well, and what are some things you guys could like think about working on in the off season as individual players, or at least an
And
individual
any-
player for yourself?
Any tips for future teams that you've learned about, and now team cohesion and getting all that together? Because every team's trying to get better at that. So what would you guys recommend from your collective experience?
Say our best games happened when we said, let's just go and have fun. Like, let's just pick champions that we like and band or whatever and just fucking do it. And then we kick some ass.
Are you saying that you make them give you dead ass?
Oh my god.
Just that ass. But yeah.
We're gonna
We
server
just-
mute you.
Yeah, our best games are just
I can
games.
server mute him.
Best games are just the ones where we just have fun with it.
That's a really good point. I think that's something that's iterated a lot around here. Is that the best way to succeed is just to go in and play your game and have a good time.
All right. Well, do we have any more questions from
Yeah,
the
do we have anything
chat?
for Twitch chat?
Seeing.
Oh, Adam popping in. Unsealed Spellbook is ridiculous on every champ.
Oh, there was I think Reckless used Unsealed Spellbook on Sivir and LCS
somebody did
earlier
it today,
I was like,
yeah.
what?
I mean, I
They
guess
also
so.
lost that game, so like,
Yeah, take that with
Oh.
a grain of salt.
The idea behind that is that as Sivir, you have a very your laning phase itself is weak, obviously, but you're fine as being able to clear waves. So you push the wave, TP back in, push the wave, push the wave, and then you should be fine. Then with that, you're getting items quicker and you're backing faster to where you can actually have the items quicker, and then so you're still a pressure point for your team, obviously. What happens after that is that you hit your 3-item power spike a whole lot faster.
No.
Well said.
Anyways, I think we're gonna close this one down so that we can all switch over and watch the big anime titties, see if they can clinch a playoff spot as well.
And what channel might they be on?
Ooh, that channel
PMA
is
LOL.
PMA Law. Yeah, as somebody rudely
Yeah,
interrupts
everyone
as I'm
can
talking.
PMA LOL.
Yep, PMA LOL. Go tune into that. See if they're gonna win. We have Bison and Corgi casting that game. Tonight it was a great time for me to cast in this game. I had Jimmy with me,
What up?
and Fudgy Ditters is somewhere. He was also
Check
around.
out my mixtape on soundcloud.com/thepajamajams.
Oh my
New
god.
York-based band.
Hell
It's
no.
great.
Shameless plugs notwithstanding.
Lord.
So yeah, I
My
think
note's gone.
the rest of our matches end tomorrow evening, so give us a follow if you want to watch us play again tomorrow. I think we have Pooh versus HBG, which is going to be for second place, and then War versus the Spanish Torpedoes in their final match. So those are the things we got on the docket. Anyways, been real. Catch you all later.
Bye.